Interview, man.
Okay, I am here with rapper.
You here with your uncle, DC apostrophe, DC the kid with two D's at the end, Divine C. You know.
Okay, Uncle, DC Divine. Where are you from?
Nigga, I'm from Crenshaw Mountains, man. Nah, man. I'm from Los Angeles, California, man. Crenshaw District, man. Lamert Park. 1993. That's when I was born. You know, born and raised, man. Native.
Okay. Well, you rap, so should we expect like West Coast rapping or your own style?
Well, yeah, you can always expect the West Coast rapping from me because that's all I grew up listening to. You know, I had to, in 8th grade, I had to go, well, 6th grade, I had to go research East Coast music because all I was hearing was West Coast. All I heard was Dash, Corrupt, Snoop, West Side Connection. You know, all them backyard boogies my aunties and uncles was having, slapping dominoes and getting faded. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I heard. I had to go research East Coast shit. You know what I'm saying? Just to get a new ear for music. You feel me? So. Yeah.
So now that you study East Coast music, what do you prefer, West Coast or East Coast?
Oh man, come on, man! You trying to trap me, man? I can't pick, man. I'm inspired by hip hop in general. I'm inspired by every single artist a little bit. That shit is crazy. Every single artist inspired me a little bit. Even if you're just successful and you're financially free, I'm inspired by that. If you're young, I'm inspired by that. Like, I'm inspired by young artists. Like, damn, you 19 and you're a multi-millionaire? Like, damn, like, come on. I'm inspired by that. So, but you know me, I'm going West. West or nothing, nigga. West, West, West. You know, off the top. I love East Coast. I love East Coast music, though. You know what I'm saying? That should really make you really get in there. That's where hip-hop was born. You know what I'm saying? I can't, you know what I'm saying? So, I love the East Coast, the Beast Coast, you know, and the West Coast. That's where I'm from.
How long have you been rapping?
Yeah, man. I've been rapping for a minute, man. I can say I've been rapping since the 4th grade. Well, the 2nd grade, because in the 2nd grade I had a play with my teacher named Miss Wright, and she was she gave us a play. It was a Black History Month play. We was Run DMC. I was with my boy JB, Joshua Bowden, and he that's where we met. We met at the audition. He had some Cheetos. I had a strawberry drink. And he was like, "You want some?" You know, my fat ass. I'm like, "Yeah, I want some. Like, let me get some." And I gave him some of my drink. And then we was best friends after that. You feel me? But then in 4th grade, he was like, I was always beatboxing for everybody first. I didn't rap. And I was just beatboxing. I was hard at beatboxing. They're like, "Damn, oh, your beat's hard. Everybody rapping on my shit." I'm the one in the cypher making the beat. So then he just like, you know, "Man, you should rap. I'm gonna rap for 1 minute and you gonna rap for 1 minute." I'm like, "I'm gonna rap for 1 minute." He's like, "Yeah." So he rapped, boom, I'm rapping, doing the beat, he rapping. Shit was tight. And I went for 1 whole minute. And 1 minute kind of long, you know what I'm saying? For somebody who never rapped before. So I rapped my thing. And he was like, "Dang, that was tight." And I remember that feeling of him saying like, "Damn, that was tight, man." Like, I was always inspired by that. Like, I love making people say, "Ooh," you know what I'm saying? I'm thirsty. So that was, I can say I'm a rapper since then. I didn't lay no tracks down until 9th grade though, like on wax. You know what I'm saying? So you can say I can start it then, but it's always been in me, bro. Like, I've been little in the living room throwing up the West Side saying, "Throwing up four foes, rolling up on Cadillac doors." I was in my drawers in the living room, like, what? I was inspired by all that.
Okay, so you're inspired by a lot of artists. What are some of your favorite artists, female and male?
Well, female, I'm gonna go with, like, you know, Miss Elliott, Lynn K, some crazy, all the female artists, you know, all of them, all the queens holding it down, the bars, you know what I'm saying? I rock rough and stuff in my Afro puff. I like that. I like all that. All the girls that was rapping on shit back then, it's hard, bro, because they was on some hip hop shit. And then, well, male, I mean, I like all artists, so I can't choose one. I'm inspired by everybody. That shit is so crazy. And then, but I like certain artists. I like certain things that artists have as far as attributes. Like Pac, was a raptivist to me.
Yeah.
Nipsey was a raptivist to me. So that raptivist characteristic in the artist really sinks in with me as far as that's what I like when I hear some shit. You know what I'm saying? I like hearing some real shit. So I'll be like, damn, I like Pop because he was so outspoken. I like Nips because he was such a business person. And I value that in music. You know what I'm saying? They're giving me gems through music. That shit is beautiful. Like, the blueprint is laid out perfect for me. So I'm inspired by the West Coast music because we show people how to not give a fuck and say what you want to say. You know? And I'm inspired by that. I'm inspired by everything. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. So if you could rap with one male and one female, who would you rap with?
Well, right now, in 2019, I'm going to say, like, everybody, man. I want to rap with everybody, man. Features, let's do it. Let's do it. Like, let's see how I do. You know? Let's rap with Cos, Casey Veggies. I want to keep it young. Like, I want the young niggas to really get together and run shit, because this is a young game.
Yeah.
But, you know, females, Cam and China, like, anybody, like, I feel like all this shit is just dope, bro. Let's all make some stuff happen. Let's all link in and get this money. But, yeah. You know, legends, of course. All the legends. I want to see how I work with them. John Legend, you know what I'm saying? Like, anybody, like, let's make some good music. Because I feel like music is a community service. We're the people that are telling you what's going on. We're the artists that's telling you what's going on in the city. So you might want to listen to it. Just like street signs. But we just got to listen to the people who's speaking from that area. You know what I'm saying? If I want to know about Nebraska, listen to some. I should be able to listen to some Nebraska rappers and get all the scoop.
Okay. So it's some rappers that get record labels and they could get, like, you know, either big money or they could get tricked out of their label. Would you want to have a record label or would you want to be unsigned?
I want to be unsigned for as long as I can. You know, I'm inspired by the people that did it unsigned. Like, look at Mac Miller. Like, his ass was independent for a long time. And he had a lot of success. Like, I want to feel my success before I share it with other people sometimes. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, if you're trying to sign me and you see some value in me, I'm going to see that times 10. I'm going to be like, okay, you want to sign me for $1 million? I know I can make $10 million alone. Fuck it. Just strong arm this shit and just do all the work myself. Well, not myself, but, you know, I definitely need a team. But just do the work with the team, man. Build it up, because it's gonna feel better when you at the top. It's like, damn, look what we built this shit to. It's an empire. It's a kingdom. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's build it and then partner with other people and make stuff happen. You feel me?
So, like, should we expect just rapping, or do you like do a little harmonizing, singing?
Well, yeah, I like to harmonize. I like to be soulful, man. Like, cause when I'm in the studio and the beat is real good and the beat's so good it makes you can't wait to make the song. Like, I'm definitely gonna harmonize in there, cause I feel like that gets the people to really be in the song with you. You know what I'm saying? Like this, for example, like 03 Greedo. When I first heard him, it was on that song, I Never Fall, Never Be In.
If these walls could spit bars, all of they songs be this hard. And this can't play your cards right to get left this dark. My mama made me a star, but I had it too hard. Bitch, I came from the tar, but I got high again. I'm thinking God could have died in the pen. You haven't been as high like I've been. You haven't been where I've been. I never fall, never been.
And that song, when you sing it, it's just like, damn, you really in the song. You know, it makes a song a song. I feel like songs is meant for harmonizing, you know, and rhythm and beats. But definitely, but I like words, though. I like the way words go, the way words flow. I like flow more than anything, you know what I'm saying? The flow is one of my main focuses, you know, because that's what I was inspired by. I was inspired by Pac and Biggie, the way they flowed. I was inspired by Pac, too. His flow was hard. He had one flow on this CD that my mom's had, All Eyes on Me. And I remember it was so fast and it was so crazy. I memorized the whole thing. And I was like, damn, it's hard. Like, I love the way he just gassed it. What he say? He was like, can we get spitting lyrics on the birds to feel it? Get some
addicted to currency, nigga, that's why we doing this. Got set up. I surprised the niggas the way I got up and then I hit the studio. It's time to blow the block up. No hesitation. This information got you contemplating.
Eliminating what this is like, you feel me? Breaking my let them see the faces of celebration is elevation. I'm determined of elevation, more participation. We will never support the 50 states. Like, he was just gassing. That was on that niggas out just telling. That shit hard, man. And even Biggie.
Yeah.
When I heard Suicidal Thoughts, bro, when I was riding my bike down the street and I heard Suicidal Thoughts for the first time, I stopped on my bike. At the end, I'm like, I just stopped and I dropped the bike. I was like, oh my God, I literally seen it.
Yeah.
This is an audio visual. I felt it. That shit made me immediately go right. Like, that shit was amazing, bro. That shit changed my life. I'm not gonna lie. I look like you can make movies with songs, bro.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So, what are some good flows? Like some rappers with some good flows.
With some good flows? Man, you gotta throw Biggie Smalls up in there. You gotta throw. I'm gonna give you like 10 or 5. Biggie. Busta Rhymes.
Yes.
He's thirsty. Busta Rhymes. Method Man.
Yeah.
Red too. I like Big L's. I like Big L flow. Jay-Z flow. His flows are crazy. Cause I remember when Jay-Z was younger, his flows was like faster and more elusive. You know what I'm saying? But he got older, he controlled it more, and I feel like I was inspired by that. I like Kendrick Lamar flows too. His flows is just what the ROTC changed my life. I'm sorry, like it's the way he was flowing. It was crazy. Having that help changed my life. Section, all that shit changed my life. And then, hell yeah, man, I like everybody flow. 50 Cent has some cool flows. So I remember when he first came out, I like the way that he rapped on a beat.
Yeah.
Kept it simple. You know what I'm saying? He
good
kept
with hooks.
Yeah, he good with hooks. His hooks was hard. And I can go on for days. I'm smart about all this. Ludacris crazy. His flows is crazy. Twister.
Yeah.
I love Twister. Flows, you feel me? I've been listening to all that. You know, I like Smino right now too. That's what I've been listening to, a lot of Smino. He's real creative. He massages my creative brain. Like, I like the way he spits and just don't give a fuck about words, make his own words. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm going to spur the little kitties. You feel me? I fuck with Smino right now. I ain't gonna hold you. But then flows, it's just everybody, man. Everybody.
Yeah. Okay, so like you're an unheard of rapper, right?
Yeah.
What are some other unheard of rappers that you would like to get ears?
Yeah, I feel like I'm just unheard. You know, I don't feel like I'm underrated because there's people that listening to me and they like what I do. They're like, damn, DC, you tight, man. You low-key one of my favorite dudes out here. I'm like, damn, man, I appreciate that. I just got to get heard more, you feel me? Because I feel like more people would like me if they just listen to me. Because I can flow. I can stay on beat. You know, I like chopping with words and playing with words. But, you know, a lot of people unheard. All my homies, bro, we all can be fucking moguls. It's crazy because everybody does something. Especially the people that I went to school with and then other artists that I know. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm thinking like everybody, nigga. All the groups. Nigga, Erla, Top Flight, OTC, Shore, Focus on the Time. All these people rap too. You know what I'm saying? National Bag Grabbers, Jag. You know what I'm saying? All these brands. District Boys. All my niggas. Fresco, all my niggas. Like, everybody in the inner city that's rapping can do this shit. Because we actually nice. You know what I'm saying? It's like a little era that we got. Kaz, like, this nigga dope as fuck. This nigga from the district, that shit dope as hell to me. Garen, that's one of my best friends. You know what I'm saying? So, we can really do this shit. Just give us an opportunity. Just like my English teacher told us, bro. She was like, damn, y'all such talented kids. Y'all just need to be pushed.
Okay, so you performed at a couple of kickbacks. What was your most, like, best performance, most lit crowd, the best kickback you performed at?
Shit. It was probably my first one. It was like this little cut downtown, man. It was my first show. And I performed stuff off my first mixtape called The Dreamer Tape. And this is my first time performing with other people. This is not in my house, in my living room. Like, this is, it's a lot of people here. And I went, man, and they was just really fucking with it, bro. And I knew, like, for me, I like doing shows. I need to do more shows. I did a lot of kickbacks and stuff. One of my favorite ones, too, is the one I did for True Gum or the Top Flight showcase that we had at the Plum Center. Both of those shows was hard because the people there was just all networking, all city shit, inner city shit. It was in the Merc Park, all city shit. Boom, you know what I'm saying? I do need to perform more. Like I never even performed at Bananas right here in the Merc. Well, I have before. I freestyled in there before, but I haven't performed. You feel me? I need to. You know what I'm saying? Just networking, getting it in. You know, I fuck with everybody from this area, bro. Ville-Side, Villain Park, all them niggas. We all can do this shit. I really feel like that. Ryan, Ill Salvation, all everybody. You feel me?
Okay, that's the end of the interview. But before we go, can we have a freestyle? Like, do you need acapella or?
Yeah, I got you, man. I can perform some shit off the tape. I can just do a little something. Stuff. No wonder why my niggas flocking, watching, with a lack of options. Gotta visualize my profit, utilize my mental space, but in this case, I could be off it. Gotta hold on to my psyche, I might be a king or something. What if a divine catastrophe's coming? Look, boy, you best get to running. They call us black, but they don't teach the etymology of it. I think it's whack, the lack of knowledge is the reason we running. The wrong direction, my complexion is the reason they gunning. But best believe that we thugging youngins who blast on each other. Niggas just tired of struggling, job, juggling, hustling. I'm tumbling, fumbling, nah. Keeping my balance even when facing the odds. See, I'm on your lights and facade. Like my only fear is with God. My only contest is time, the highest extent of the mind. As I grind, life gets hopeless for the homeless. Shit gets intense when you're living intense shit. And nobody can ensure that progressive life now. And in all states, we got a couple hands out. I'm the type to get game and pass game down. We was dug a big grave, gotta dig ourselves out. What a wonderful feeling. I don't control the game, but you control the game for some millions. And after that, feed the children. Should at that point think it's brilliant. And feel as long as we winning. No, I don't fold, I'm resilient. If it's my time, I'ma kill it. No wonder why my niggas flocking, watching, with a lack of options. Gotta visualize my profit, utilize my mental space, but in this case, I could be off it. Gotta hold on to my psyche, I might be a king or something.
Okay, we are here with the rapper
Donald.
No, it's recording.
Hello, welcome to my interview, man. My nephew finna interview me. BlaQ. I'm DC apostrophe. We got to focus on time in the motherfucking house. We have the motherfucking headquarters of this shit. About to do an interview, man. Fat TV. Stay focused.
Hello. Alright, that's recording.
For a long time. For a long time. For a long time. These bitches on my mind. And these bitches dying. And it told me to eat. Me to eat. And it said me to eat.
Man, why me? I got my fuck on my bitches. I'm out here whipping it. I got bitches on bitches. I got bitches on bitches.
That's a bar. He said, I got bitches on bitches. This shit funny, man.